네네네. 한국어를 공부할게요. 고마워요. 안녕하세요 여러분, 잘 지내세요? 좋아요? 저도 좋아요. 오늘은 future tense를 이야기할 거예요. 근데 머리 진짜 아팠어. 진짜 미안해요. Because my head hurts, I'm sorry. Because my energy is gonna be a bit off in this video, so I do apologize. But we'll get through this lesson together. In today's lesson, we're gonna be talking about future tense. In my last video, I talked about past and present tense. And today, we're gonna be talking about future tense. There are two ways to use future tense in Korean. And we're gonna start by using and learning the most common way to do it versus the second version of future tense. So the form for the first version of future tense is verb stem plus il or will plus 거예요. Il is added if the verb stem ends in a bottom or a consonant, and will is added if the verb stem ends in a vowel. So take the sentence for example. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. And in this sentence, I want to emphasize that tomorrow is the day I'm going to do this thing. Let's break it down. The word for to do in Korean is 하다. So if you drop da, you just have ha, which is the verb stem. Now, because ha ends in a vowel, you'll add will at the end. So instead of ha, you have hal, and then just add the rest of the conjugation. 할 거예요. I'm going to do it. Now let's add the rest of the components to the sentence. Tomorrow in Korean is 내일. Because I want to emphasize that tomorrow is the day I want to do this, I want to add the subject marker 이 to 내일. 내일이. 저는 is optional. In this case, I'm not going to say 저는. Depending on context, it's in there already, so you don't really need to say it. So I'm just going to leave that out. And the word for this is 이거. If you want to say this thing, you can say 이것. So 내일 이거 할 거예요. 내일이 이거 할 거예요. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I forgot to mention that 하다 is an action verb, so in this case you have to use object particle. So really it's 내일이 이거를 할 거예요. Today I'm going to study Korean. The word to study in Korean is 공부하다. Drop the da, you got 공부하. And just like 하다, you add the 를 at the end. So you have 공부할 거예요 in its full form. So to say today I'm going to study Korean, you will say 오늘은, which is today with the topic marker. 한국어, Korean. Because this is an action verb, the word Korean is getting affected. You're going to add an object particle to 한국어. 오늘은 한국어를 공부할 거야. Today I'm going to study Korean. Now on to the second version of future tense in Korean. The conjugation form is similar to the first version. Verb stem plus il or will plus 게요. So it's similar, but here's the difference. The first version shows intention. This is what you're planning to do. This is your intention, and you're not going to change your mind. However, the il or will 게요 shows due to someone's comment, due to the situation, I am going to do this. I will do this because of this. So it's a result of someone's comment, something that happened, yada yada yada. So let's do some examples. Let's use 공부하다 again as an example for the form. Same thing, you drop the da, and you have 공부하, add will at the end, you have 공부할. In this version, you're not going to say 거요, you're going to say 게요. So you're going to have 공부할게요. So in this situation, let's say that your friend just reminded you about a test that's tomorrow for Korean. And in this case, what you're about to say is a reaction of that comment. What you're going to say is, oh my god, okay, I will study today. So instead of saying 오늘은 한국어를 공부할 거예요, you want to show, okay, because you said this, I'm going to do this now as a reaction. So instead, you'll say 오늘은 한국어를 공부할게요. Now let's just add a little spice to it. Like, oh my god, really? I didn't know. The same sentence, we're gonna add a little improvisation beforehand just to get a little thing going on, right? So say you're in this situation, your friend comes up to you and she's like, Charlene, do you know we have a Korean test tomorrow? And what you're about to say, the sentence that I just gave you guys, is your reaction to that. Like, oh my god, really? Okay, I will study today. So let's do a little roleplay. 3, 2, 1, action. 샤닌, 알아요. 네. 내일 한국어 시험이 있어요. 진짜요? 어머. 네네네. 한국어를 공부할게요. 고마워요. Let's do one more example. I will do it now. So the word for it to do, again, is 하다, drop the da, and add the conjugation. And in this case, it will be 할게요. The full sentence, 지금, is now in Korean, and just add the conjugation. 지금 할게요. Now let's apply it to a situation that I learned in the Talk to Me in Korean book, level 3. And in this situation, your parent is telling you, or someone in your family is telling you to clean up your room. Like, did you clean it up? When are you gonna clean up? 3, 2, 1, action! 방 청소했어요? 아니요, 아직 안 했어요. 왜요? 어제 할 거예요. 지금 할게요. Alright guys, so the moral of the story is the 거예요 shows intention, shows you're going to do it, you're not going to change your mind. Meanwhile, 게요 shows a reaction out of something someone said or something that had happened. 그럼 감사합니다 여러분 for listening. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any suggestions for any other lessons, go ahead and comment them below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. 안녕히 계세요.